Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today, we are looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on November 27, 2025, about 4 days ago. It introduces a training loss called attention-interaction alignment that steers cross-modal attention so well that it boosts both image understanding and generation, for example, raising a Gen Eval score from 77.3 to 82.7. The paper is titled, Architecture Decoupling is Not All You Need for Unified Multimodal Model. And as we will see later, the implications for unified model training are quite significant. Also, the authors shared a full GitHub repo for AIA. You'll find the complete training and evaluation pipeline, config files, data format examples, and scripts for single or multi-node training. There are ready-made inference and interactive chat scripts, plus tools to visualize cross-modal attention patterns and run standard multimodal benchmarks. Figure 1 shows that as unified multimodal models become more architecturally decoupled, their behavior steadily shifts toward that of separate, task-specific systems. The top row compares designs from a single shared encoder through partially split encoders to fully separate generation and understanding models. The bottom plots track cross-modal interaction intensity, which measures how strongly text and image tokens attend to each other across layers, and these curves become more task-like as decoupling increases, matching the performance gains. Table 1 confirms that the measured attention interaction intensity is very stable across different input prompts. The standard deviation stays around 0.1 or lower for all models, which means the variation from sample to sample is small. This matters because the interaction patterns in Figure 1 really reflect each architecture, not quirks of particular captions or questions. So the negative correlation between generation and understanding attention is a genuine property of the models. Figure 2 explains how the authors turn raw attention maps into a single cross-modal interaction intensity number. The left side shows text tokens and image tokens entering a unified attention block, which is the standard attention layer that mixes information across modalities. On the right side, the dashed boxes indicate that, for each row, the method sums attention over all text tokens, then averages these values across image tokens. This simple reduction gives one scalar that measures how strongly text and image interact in that layer. Figure 2 just unpacked how cross-modal interaction intensity is computed, and Table 2 now shows why that matters in practice. This table compares many image models on both understanding and generation benchmarks, grouped by how architecturally decoupled they are. Janus Pro with attention interaction alignment lifts its MMBench understanding score into roughly the mid-70s, rivaling more decoupled systems. EMU3 with attention interaction alignment raises its understanding score into the mid-30s within the unified purely group. Its text-to-image performance on Gen Eval also climbs to the low 80s, so the unified design becomes much more competitive overall. Figure 5 shows that attention interaction alignment actually reshapes the model's cross-modal attention, so it behaves much more like the best task-specific systems. Cross-modal attention patterns describe how strongly text tokens focus on image tokens across layers, which reflects whether the model treats a task as understanding or generation. The 4 panels compare EMU3 and Janus Pro, each on understanding and generation. In every case, the curves with attention interaction alignment move closer to the task-specific reference line, while the curves without attention interaction alignment stay farther away. This alignment explains why both understanding and generation scores improve without changing the architecture. Okay, to wrap up, the key message is that you do not have to split architectures to fix task conflicts in unified multimodal models. Steering cross-modal attention with attention interaction alignment already recovers much of the performance while keeping a single unified brain. Longer term, this suggests loss design can replace heavy architectural surgery. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.